Hi, Patty Ann here with another hypnosis session, this time for a longtime friend. She loves to go camping. Her issue is she needs to focus better on her movements of her feet and her hands, especially going up and down steps. So her post-hypnotic words will be steps. And her chosen descent to into her subconscious is via elevator. So this is going to be an interesting transition from a nature setting to an elevator. But we can do anything we want with our imaginations. So let us begin. Follow my voice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and blow the stresses of the day away. See them going out on the breeze like kind of a grayish vapor that just dissipates. Fix your eyes on a place in the room and try to keep them open until they begin to sting just a little. You'll feel the urge to blink, at which point you allow them to droop and relax and close. Now I want you to use your imagination. Visualize yourself seated in a slow-moving body of water, kind of a creek. And you're so comfortable. You're sitting on one of those beach chairs, but it's submerged. And the very comfortable, refreshing water is just kind of swirling past you, and you reflect on the fact that no moment of water moving past you is the same water that moved past you at any point in time. It just carries the stresses of the day away. And your toes are sticking up out of the water. You can see them down there. And the water's flowing around the arches of your feet, reflecting the sunshine and just causing your feet to relax. A beautiful, divine relaxation. This relaxation moves past your ankles, up your shins, in your calves, your knees, your thighs, your lower torso, your back, your shoulders, your upper arms, past your elbows. The relaxation moves down into your hands, and you notice your fingers. That stresses are flowing off of them like murky colored watercolors, just flowing away with the water. And you inhale and exhale, and that vapor just blows away. So the relaxation moves up your neck, the back of your head, over the top of your head, your forehead. Relaxation moves down your cheeks, across your jaw, which becomes completely slack. Inhale and exhale. And allow your body to feel like it's floating. You really want to achieve this disconnect at this point, that your soul mind is really disconnected from that anchor that is your body. Now I want you to see yourself in a standing position. Just transport yourself now to the edge of the creek. You're completely dry, completely comfortable, completely relaxed. And you notice a vertical boulder. It's a really tall, vertical, upstanding boulder, and it has an elevator door in it. And you expected this because we already custom designed this whole thing, that this elevator door would be there. And you walk across and you press the button and you wait a moment as the elevator arrives and the door slides open, elevator style, and you step in. And it closes automatically, and you press the button for ground floor. We're going to give it about seven floors to go down. So you're on the 7th floor, and the light indicates that you are on the 7th floor. And now you're on the 6th, and the light indicates you have moved to the 6th floor. Then it indicates that you're on the 5th floor, and your conscious mind is taking a back seat, staying awake, staying aware, but just kind of in the background as you move down to the 4th floor. Now you see the 3rd floor go by and the 2nd floor. Then it arrives at the 1st floor, and the doors slide open, and you are at your happy place, your campground, your campsite, with a trailer tent, a tent trailer, I mean to say. The fire is going with a little stack of wood. There is a lantern on a picnic table and a big jug of water and an ice chest. Everything's all set up, ready for comfort, and this is your happy place. There's some of those umbrella chairs, or whatever you call them, those fold-out camp chairs. A couple of them because you're expecting company, but you're in your campsite alone for now. And you take a seat near the fire. And you pull off your shoes. And you wiggle your toes. And you're looking at your feet, and they are like baby-sized feet. Because what we're going to do in this session is we're going to grow them up and teach them their job. And then you look at your hands, and they're baby-sized hands too. And we're going to grow them up and teach them their job. And this is about going up and down steps mostly. So you get into a standing position with your baby-sized hands and feet, and you feel how kind of awkward they are. And you go tottering over to some steps. Let's build some steps in this campsite. Somebody who was here before you had built some cement steps for a little bit of a stage. And going up to this stage, let's give it 3 steps with a metal rail. This is a really solid metal rail. So you look at your baby-sized feet and you tell them that by the time you have gone up and back down these steps 3 times, so it's going to be a 3 times 3 thing. These feet and these hands are going to be completely grown to adult and capable size. Now feet, we're working together with our eyes here. We are keeping our eyes on you to make sure that you are doing your job appropriately and learning to do your job appropriately. So you grab the rail with, let's put rails on both sides. So you have rails that are within reach of both sides for both of your baby-sized hands, and then your baby-sized feet start going up. 1, 2, 3. You're at the top of the steps, and you watched your feet as you went up, and they got a little bit bigger. And you look at your hands, and they're just a little bit bigger. And you say, okay, hands, we're holding the rails going down now. Completely different task. So you step down those steps. 1, 2, and they're getting a little bigger. 3, as you get down, and you've gone up and down the stairs successfully. 3, first go round. Okay, so your feet are only 33% bigger, which isn't that much. So we're going to train them 2 more times. By the time we've done this, they'll be adult-sized feet. Now you're watching with your eyes and very carefully holding those rails on both sides, and you step back up. 1, 2, 3. They're slightly bigger. And you turn around and go back down those stairs. 1, 2, 3. And they're 66% grown. And so much more capable than when they first started. You turn around and you go up and back down these stairs for the last time. So it's 1, 2, 3, and your feet are quite nearly grown now, and so are your hands. You look at your hands, they're almost there, and you're watching these feet very carefully. Feet, we're watching you. And this is the way you are going to handle stairs for the rest of our days. And you go back down those stairs. 1, 2, 3. And you turn around and you come back up. 1, 2, 3. And back down again. 1, 2, 3. Your feet and your hands are completely grown, completely trained. Thank you, feet, for carrying me appropriately. This is what we say. And this is the way you will do it for the rest of our days together. Very carefully and very appropriately. Now I want you to go back over to your camp chair and sit down there and look at your feet in the firelight, and you can feel the glow, the warmth of the firelight on the bottom of your feet, and you hold your hands up to the firelight and you can see how beautiful and full grown and capable your hands are. Now you know that you can come back to your happy place campsite anytime you want to. But it's time for us to return to our conscious mind. So as we approach the elevator to go back up, we tell the feet, anytime I hear, speak, or think the word steps, I will be reminded that my feet have been trained to take stairs very carefully, and my hands will always assist, and they have been trained to assist those movements up and down the stairs. Now let's step into the elevator, and the door closes behind us. We turn around and click floor number 7. And we begin to move very slowly up past the first floor, now to the second, now to the third, now to the fourth, and the conscious mind is coming forward, taking its rightful place. By the time we're at floor 7, we're going to be fully awake. Now we're at floor 5, floor 6, and we're coming back to our fully conscious mind. Floor 7, and the doors open. And we're back at the creek where we did our relaxation, feeling better than we felt in a long, long time. And you can open your eyes, and thank you for this session.